Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry, that Goat Metal Show. Today, Sunday, September 9th, 2024. Hope everybody's doing good today as we got into this weekly recap. All right. Basically, when we're here setting up, we're gonna do an interview later with Mark from Electrocutioner. We'll hopefully have that up later on today. So let's get right into the recaps with some small news. All right. College professor revealed as a frontman of a Chinese black metal band. Now, this threw me for a loop when Rich sent this to me. It just, because, over there in China, everything's a little bit, hush hush, and, certain things you could do, you can't do, whatever. So to find out that there was a guy, fronting a Chinese black metal band, and, he's a college professor really blew my mind. The name of the band is called Zuraki. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Please excuse me if I'm butchering it. But basically, they're a band that pretty much hides their face. They wear like these bamboo hats, veils, and stuff, and they have a lot. They have a good live show from what I saw in the clips. And turns out that the lead singer, Liu Yao, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Age 41. He teaches at the School of Materials Science and Engineering at Shandong University in Eastern China. All right, he's a really smart guy. He's wrote 80 scientific journal papers, and you forget it. He's like super smart. And he formed the band sometime in the late 90s. And I think they had to go in a little hiatus between 2008 and 2012 because he was going for his doctorate. But I think that's really fucking cool, man. It's good that, you shine a light on some of these bands from these other countries that, they don't get no type of recognition. And, it's unfortunate that maybe if they were trying to keep themselves, the identities nobody know, and somebody must have went out of them. But there was nothing in there as far as controversy goes. So I guess we'll just go with that. All right. And let's see what else we have over here in Mordred Red news. And Mordred Red, my man Revik. Oh my God, man! I just woke up. Revik. They're gonna be doing a video premiere on September 24th, 21st, for one of their new songs from their full length coming up. So it's gonna be a live stream, so you get to see the new video, hear some new music. And I'm sure eventually he's going to give you some updates on what's going on. They're going to be doing a tour for that new album. I know they're going to be hitting the Texas area. And then they're going to be shooting up Northeast. They're going to hit New Jersey November 15th and November 16th in New York City and Queens, which my band, Go to Menses, will be opening up for them. And I'm totally stoked for that, man. I can't wait for that shit. All right. Then we have Hammer's Fall. All right. I believe, again, I'm going to, how I am butchering names, Jasim Cans, okay? He rejects the power metal label. He says they're a traditional heavy metal band. Okay. According to him, he says that that's something that Americans say, that's anything that Americans hear outside that's from Europe, they consider it power metal. And, I got to totally disagree. Because if that be the case, then Iron Maiden would be a power metal band in some retrospect or whatever. From my understanding, more power metal is more of, I guess, what they sing as far as like, you got these bands that sing about war and history and things like it's a number of things. I mean, as far as how I look at power metal, but I mean, if they want to go and say they're a traditional heavy metal band, then so be it. I'm sure in some people's eyes they are. I believe they're a power metal band, but to each his own, right? I mean, it just reminds me of Def Leppard. They want to get labeled a metal band, from even though they came up with the, with the bands from Britain, the new wave of British heavy metal, and they want to be labeled it, but whatever. But that's pretty much it right there. Sorry, Trevor, no metal machine shit today. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna go and start setting up for this interview with Mark from Electrocutioner. Be sure you check that shit out. Also did a What Gets Your Goat with Vincent Crowley yesterday, and it was me, Vincent, and Ed from Realms of Metal. It was one of those just letting shit out, man. That's the place to go and do it, man. When you want to go and talk about shit you don't want to talk about in your regular channels, you do it on What Gets Your Goat. But that's it right now. I'm going to send it over to Rich, a silent producer. He got other stuff to talk about. Let's get it going, Rich. Take over.
All right, thanks, Barry. Out this week, new albums from Peeling Flesh with the G Code, Slam Metal. Also out this week for death metal, Carnivore Disprospus with Rise of the Insurrection. Also new this week, Cemetery Rapist with From My Puddled Phallic Drip. In metal festival news, the Maryland Death Fest day-by-day lineups have been released Wednesday through Sunday. Also, the pre-fest bands have been announced, featuring Cancer and Pentagram. Hell's Heroes Fest in Texas has announced another series of bands for their lineup in March. October the 11th, Friday, the Wild Goose, Queens, New York with Desolus, Electrocutioner, and Final Siege. We'd like to send a rest in peace to PK from Abigor, who passed away this week. And also rest in peace to Ava from Purgatory Television.
Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Don't forget about the Sith Lords merch. Support the underground. Thanks for watching, and tune into the next video for that Gold Medal show.